Hello everyone and welcome to week 2 of the VGC Battle League, the standard season 8. I'm playing against one of the greatest to ever do it. They did in fact feature in my last video, which I currently have playing on in the background, JamesDaltonBell, known for being Sus Amogus, I believe, and they have a terrifying team that they were very down on. And I don't remember whether they won week 1 or not. I think they did, but I kind of want to check that now, so I am. But like they sniped a bunch of people, including myself. Standings. Okay, no, they did lose week 1. I'm sorry, I fibbed. That said, my game still isn't showing as one on week 1, and the viewers at home should know that I won that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty anxious. I am currently like tapping my feet like a madman. You know, you'd think I was going for a bit of a tap dance or something. You'd just you'd be very confused. I think people in the floor above me might think that it's like an earthquake or something. I'm just going quite that much. So this team is very awkward for me to play into. They have a lot of Pokemon that are good into me, but they can only bring 6 of them, and in a particular match they can only bring 4. So I had to try and build in a way that allowed me to minimize the impact of the 6 Pokemon that they bring, and especially the 4 that they bring, and ideally the 2 that are on field at the time. Which is kind of how you should build for everything. It's just that this matchup it was particularly difficult for, because Maushold and Persian are similar Pokemon that have entirely different checks, because this has Fake Out and then this has Follow Me. You look at Gardevoir and Salamence, and both of them, they don't like, they struggle to break steel with their stabs, but this one gets Fire Blast, this one gets Mystical Fire, this one also gets Earthquake. And they also have Hariyama, which is another Fake Out user, but also CC, and it can run like a bulky, thick, fat set, or it can run offensive. Vaporeon, good Palafin check in terms of the immunity, and then like it covers Ice Punch, which is how it would hit Salamence ordinarily. And then Houndoom is fast and annoying. It hits Bronzong super effectively, which is pretty gross. And Armarouge super effectively, and it walls Armarouge super hard, as well as checking Bronzong. It's really a whole lot of annoying. I remember I played a mock for this against Jordan, and it completely reshaped my building because I had strategies that just ultimately I was not feeling, and it just was not working out as well. Magneton is insanely bulky with EVO-Lite, as is Misdreavus, but only one of them can run EVO-Lite. So depending on which one it is, I can kind of have like a free go of it, or be absolutely terrible with Jolteon, because that's their one electric resist, and it does okay. Like, it's not amazing into Misdreavus, but the damage isn't terrible, but it's absolutely horrid into an EVO-Lite Magneton. There's a lot of questions that I have to ask, and like, do I consider Muck to be likely to come? That's the difference between running Dazzling Gleam / Play Rough or Flash Cannon on Dazzling Gleam / Play Rough or Flash Cannon on Klefki. There's a whole lot of Flash Cannon also has the upside of hitting Gardevoir harder, but Dazzling Gleam covers the Mets. There's a lot of decisions that I can make, and it's very difficult, especially with something like Maushold when I'm not super familiar with it. It can run Friend Guard with Follow Me, or it can run Technician Population Bomb. It's faster than most of my team. That said, I do have ways to suppress it. So it's a lot of, what am I doing? What decisions am I making? And how am I interacting with the game state at any given moment? So I originally had a very frail offensive variant of the team, and I did wind up switching up to what we have here ultimately, which is really so this is a more like medium game / long game sort of plan. We have the bulk up, Drain Punch, Palafin. We have leftovers, Body Press, Bronzong with Iron Defense, Trick Room, Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon helps bop Gardevoir predominantly, but also technically their other fighting resist in Salamence, and it's the only thing it has into Misdreavus. Found out Heat Proof doesn't make you immune to burn, which is very stupid, and it should. But it does make you take half damage from burn, because the 3% was the problem, you know. Probably was better when burn did 12. Jolteon, it's Terra Electric, because I just... You know, they have 1 resist, and I didn't want to run Terra Ground. I think that's James. I previously had Terra Flying with Scarf Gabite. Good morning to you, indeed. So this was a real, like a kind of a mind breaker for me. So yeah, I had Scarf Gabite, but it just lost to Fake Out Lead or to Scarf Persian or Salamence, and like it doesn't threaten Misdreavus particularly well. So I had it with like a Disquake thing, and yeah, that ultimately didn't work out. Had a Sash Flamigo that I switched out to be a Sash Salazzle, and Salazzle gets a lot out of that Sash. I had a lot of problems breaking through Vaporeon, so both the Acid Spray and then, in worst case, the Terra Blast Grass can allow me to try and get that out of the way in the early game. My opponent had run Terra... Not Terra, sorry, they didn't actually click Terra. They ran Calm Mind Acid Armor, and then just leftovers, and, you know, ultimately I like switcheroo the leftovers away. Even though the original idea with the switcheroo is that it can take Eviolite from either of these Pokemon, but also theoretically damage boosting items. Wide Lens from Maushold was another thought. Terra Ghost lets me cover for opposing Fake Out. There's a lot of interesting options that my team has access to, and I really think they're all pretty interesting to do. This is ultimately what I went with. The Life Chew is incredibly powerful. It's a really strong move. I talked about it a lot last gen, and it's very good in draft, though I'm struggling to see it play out effectively in standard, simply because Pollen Puff is so good. But if you don't have a good Pollen Puff user in draft, you can definitely get away with Life Chew. And I actually think I'm just going to quickly pause, because I am feeling a little bit sick before the game. Sorry. My most sincere apologies about that, guys. Panic plus a big lunch. You know, sometimes you have a bit of panic. Okay. The plus side, I have water here with me, and that should help. Okay. No Persian. No Misdreavus. I'm the Scented Cone. Salazzle seems like a strong lead. Like Palafin just to be able to get it back in. Could lead Klefki. I could lead Klefki and Palafin. Look, let's just go with this. What if I have Bronzong or Jolteon? It's Bilbao or Gijon. They did bring the 1 check. So I do kind of want to go Bronzong, but it also does threaten Vaporeon, which helps. So I think I'm going to go Jolteon. Should good luck, have fun them. I did a lot of planning to get my content ready, because they announced that the next series is starting in Feb. I've already clicked my 4. So yeah, time is it's happening. The game's going on. Might be hard attacking, you know. Really interested to see what the Maushold is. I'm not leading Klefki, so that's something which can have consequences. None of the Pokemon naturally check Fake Out. James is already timing out from the timer he himself was suggesting. which we did make, was a comment. Oh yeah, also guys, if you're ready for the battle, I'm sorry about the delay that you guys don't go to see, but obviously the music is going to be a bit of a change. But please leave a comment down below if you think my prep was good, if you think there's any changes I should have considered, and any other commentary you guys might have. I want to fake out Maushold and bring Goodra in. Do I want to bring Jolteon in? That's difficult to say. I don't know why I would fake out. I kind of expect them to Dragon Dance here, which is concerning. They can't kill me through Sash. With Salazzle, unless they Dueling Beat, which I just remembered they got. Okay, that's not going to be good, because they're probably Dragon Clawing, or Draco Meteoring. Okay. Well, that's something. I'm going to overheat into that slot. And I want to I kind of want to just Drain Punch into that slot, but I think I should bulk up. That's interesting. I don't have recovery on that slot. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm pretty bulky, but if they're Terra into a type that hits that super effectively, it's not going to work out. I think I'll just overheat and Drain Punch. Does it make sense to Drain Punch ever though? Okay, I think it always makes sense to overheat, but I think I should bulk up again. Okay, let's see what they go for. Is it Muddy Water? And if it's Muddy Water, do I get Act Dropped? It is Muddy Water. Do I get Act Dropped? I did not get Act Dropped. I'm just going to overheat that slot again and Drain Punch. I would like to hit this overheat. I did hit the overheat. My opponent has not clicked Follow Me, which is making me suspect they may not have it. No Citrus Berry. I've not Terra'd yet, so I still have Terra for Jolteon. Or Palafin. They still have a fourth Pokemon. They also have not Terra'd. I don't think Drain Punch, it's not guaranteed to KO, right? Palafin, Hero, Vaporeon, +2. I need to put it to, okay, this is not time. This is not time. I don't know, I do not have time for this. Okay, I should have doubled that slot. I assume they Draco or Dragon Pulse there. It doesn't really, it's not impactful. I should have targeted the Salamence for sure. I don't know. It didn't make that much sense. The decisions I made. Should consider it more in future. Let's see what the last one is. Okay. If it's Scarf, we get to find out. I don't see a reason to tell them any information. It's not Scarf. Okay. GG. So how do I adapt? I don't need Jolteon this time. Actually, screens are so good. And also not switching. Alright, I'm gonna lead screens and then run just like the full bulky mons in the back. And then try and rely on screens. I assume it's Flamethrower. It didn't reveal Protect. It might be Choice Specs. It did lock into Dragon Pulse. Jolteon, Salamence, Dragon Pulse. Level 50. 252. Yeah, okay, it's specs for sure. You too, friend. Okay, so if we Terra Dragon, yeah, I'm pretty sure it specs Timid. Which apparently means it had a chance to KO. Timer's honestly pretty panicky. What other information did I get seeded? Not much that is that relevant. I don't think that Muddy Water was invested. I'm gonna light screen and switch in Bronzong. I kind of expect them to fake tears the slot, which makes me want to switch next turn again. I don't have Protect on most of my Pokemon here. Is it worth degleaming? Oh no, I'm pretty sure this is Friend Guard. Okay, is the Flamethrower Fire Blast? Fire Blast probably would have KO'd, but it missed. So I definitely want to bring Goodra in that slot. And I kind of want to Iron Defense or Body Press. I kind of want a Body Press, I kind of want Iron Defense. I kind of want to Trick Room actually. Okay, this shouldn't KO. Yeah, I have the Peep Roof. I would have been impressed if that KO'd for sure. That said, I am currently risking it. I do want to Dragon Pulse and Flash Cannon that slot, to be honest. And Terra Steel, so I don't have the resist. I could Life Chew and Iron Defense. Doesn't seem that useful. I could double Body Press the Parkman slot, but I think I am just going to... I might just Acid Armor, to be honest. No, I'm going to double Body Press the slot. Do they protect? They do not. Okay. Let's see what Pokemon they bring out. I'm likely going to be Terra Stealing my Goodra this time. I do still have Palafin, and it is set up. I do still have Klefki, which is most likely going to be a sack. Let's see what Mon comes in. It's really interesting that they haven't gone Salamence. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, Clear Amulet. I forgot about that. To be honest, I want to just Dragon Pulse and Flash Cannon the Salamence here. I'm pretty confident that it's choice specs. Do I get any information from the Maushold? Oh, Goodra, Maushold, level 50. It doesn't seem like it's actually all that bulky now that I'm looking at it. Okay, Shadow Ball. I'm gonna Terra Steel and then Acid Armor and Body Press. No. I'm gonna Terra Steel. Yeah, I'm gonna Body Press. I'm gonna Acid Armor and Jet Punch. Or am I going to Body Press it just because I think that will do it? No, I'm gonna bulk up. I'm gonna bulk up. Okay, they are Terra Grass. Okay, let's see if the double up KOs. I have no idea. I am slower than... Okay, wouldn't have expected that. I want to Life Dew and Liquidation the Gardevoir. No, I need to start doing damage to Vaporeon. So I should probably Body Press and Drain Punch into that slot. Or are they going to protect both of their slots? Did they reveal Protect last game? They did. They didn't on Gardevoir. I want to Acid Armor again, and yeah, I'm gonna Drain Punch the slot. I should have gone for the recovery thing. Okay. I'm gonna Life Chew and Drain Punch the Vaporeon. It has odds to KO. I don't know how good those odds are because I haven't had the opportunity to really go in depth in my... Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm very strongly tempted to Jet Punch and Body Press. Okay, that KO, not KOing sucks, but let's see what the damage is like. Okay, that's dead. How much is the Body Press doing here? Not amazing. And Fire Blast likely KOs. I don't benefit that much from any of this. I should be Drain Punching. Klefki gets to Light Screen, and I get to Drain Punch. I don't think they should be able to beat me in this situation. Another Drain Punch into... Okay, no burn. Jet Punch should KO here. GG. Okay, that's one game win. Life Orb Gardevoir is strong. 4 attacks, so it doesn't have Protect. Salazzle seems like a really strong lead. I might go just Salazzle and Jolteon lead, because I can break most of their team between both. And then maybe Goodra and Bronzong in the back, because it was very difficult for them to break that in Trick Room. Or maybe it's Klefki. No, it's not Klefki. Could be Bronzong, could be Palafin. I might honestly Volt Switch into base Palafin turn 1. Or maybe I should be leading Salazzle with Palafin, and then switching into Jolteon, and then having Goodra lost. Indeed. Either way, a good series. I need this water right now. I expect to lose. They haven't revealed their Magneton or their Hariyama. I've revealed all my team. Bulky Palafin has the upside of being bulky. It has the downside of the fact that I didn't run it with speed for Gardevoir. But it is a lot slower than Gardevoir, so... It's annoying. That one gets Headlong Rush. Alright, I'm gonna fake out the thing and switch in Jolteon like I said. I expect them to go for fake out, but I don't know. I don't know if this is a team that they consider it worth going for fake out. They know that I have Sash. If they have Bullet Punch, then Headlong Rush into Salazzle seems like a close to objectively correct play. Assuming they also have Headlong Rush. I'm expecting Headlong Rush, Drain Punch or Close Combat, Fake Out, and then I'm not sure what last. Okay, let's see what they go for with... Knockoff. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna Acid Spray. And I think I'm gonna Volt Switch into Palafin. I think I've lost. I'm pretty confident that I've lost. I could Terra Electric Thunderbolt. The fact that I'm clicking Acid Spray sucks. Yeah, Palafin was maybe a bad lead. Oh, that's right. I forgot I made this 1 point faster. I would have Terra Electric Thunderbolted and it would have KO'd. Just don't KO him here. I think you do, but... Oh, you didn't even go for it. That's interesting. I have no idea if Jet Punch KOs, but I know that this KOs that, but I also know that they're faster. I kind of... am very tempted to just Acid Spray into that slot again. Because the only cover they have for it is going Magneton. And then I want a Liquidation. Honestly, probably with Terra Water. Liquidation into the Gardevoir. Acid Spray should guarantee that I get some value out of Jolteon next turn. And it seems like I will. Don't para. They did not para. Oh, that just died. They didn't even... Oh, this is annoying because they get the fake out. Oh, positioning. They don't know that I have Goodra lost. I'm gonna go into Goodra and you know, I simultaneously want to Drain Punch the Vaporeon and Liquidation the Hariyama. I think it's probably Liquidationing Hariyama. Okay, the Hariyama is Scarf? I did not expect the Scarf Hariyama here, I will admit. Now, I don't think they can beat me from here, but I can be wrong. Overheat should KO this, and then body, like Acid Armor should mean that I beat that. So if I hit Overheat, I win. Do I think Terra Blast KOs? I do. I'm pretty confident that this Terra Blast will KO because it should do more than Acid Spray, which is functionally base 60, and that's base 80. I could theoretically lose in the longest of games because of Muddy Water accuracy drops, but I don't think I can lose otherwise. They also couldn't Terra Grass, so I don't know why I was worried about them clicking Terra Grass. The Scarf Hariyama was interesting prep. Okay, it got the KO. I assume they Muddy Water here. I'm correct. Now, if they can win from this position, I'm just impressed. Not blocked by Protect. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh, the Ice Beamed. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna Life Dew and Thunderbolt. Oh, okay, that just KO'd. GG. Okay, Jolteon was the tag, and the Scarf Hariyama. Scarf Hariyama. Incredibly well positioned. That was great. That was a really good series for Armor Rouge. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That was for Armor Rouge. I don't know that it KOs. I did not. I mean, it got my power though. Should I have known that turn 1 with knockoff? I don't think I should have. No, because I clicked a priority move and switched. Yeah, that's true. Dude, Palafin, okay. Palafin, it might be the tech. I had to think about what to title this. No, that was a crazy series. But I also needed the bulk. Yeah, but straight max Palafin. I don't know, I was slower than Gardevoir. You also had good odds to think you're faster since Guard also was. I don't know, maybe I should have invested, but the bulk HP came in super specific, right? If I didn't have the bulk I did, well, I guess it wouldn't have been able, like Gardevoir wouldn't have Thunderbolted. No, it wasn't Gardevoir though. Like, I guess if I was faster this, I don't even know if I KO'd Hariyama with no bulk. I don't think I've ever calced it. Like, no bulk Hariyama. It would not have KO'd at level 50 versus 100. Yeah, okay, that's confusing. Oh, it's because this isn't Palafin Hero. Yeah, so I needed the -1 defense. That's honestly super interesting, super interesting. They brought some really interesting prep. I think I got to use Terra in pretty... Well, obviously I didn't Terra game 1 because I didn't want to reveal that I was Electric Terra on Jolteon, which I still think was the correct play. If I had paid attention to my own like investments and remember that Salazzle was 1 point faster, I would have Terra Electric here turn 1 and KO'd the Salamence. Beyond that, yeah, I thought that was definitely a bad play, not going for the Terra Electric there, but I didn't prep properly. Sorry, I didn't remember my prep very well. It's been a little bit. I did work early today, and I've been working building a bunch of other teams for upcoming VGC analysis and demonstration videos, which honestly I'm very excited about. I think I've got a really good suite coming up to the Paradox Mons being legalized in February. There's only like 2 video slots that I don't have currently occupied. But yeah, so definitely subscribe and stick around for that. I also have this video coming up, which is focused on more Draft League as a format, the playlist, and it will include my Draft League games in this format, as well as a bunch of analysis of the teams, of the draft pool, and of different mechanics in draft using like a terrestrialization or eviolite. So yeah, absolutely. Hit the subscribe because I'm going to keep pushing out content 3 videos a week, at least as long as this league runs. Subscribe to James, who I'll link below, and please click on that playlist and leave a comment. There are so many things that YouTube wants you to do so that it doesn't kill me, but do at least a couple of them, thanks.